There has been huge fallout over a BBC Panorama documentary this morning, which has forced the resignation of broadcasting bosses. Our Europe correspondent Catherine Diss sent this report.
This all came about after the Telegraph newspaper here published an internal memo which suggested that the broadcaster's Panorama program, which you've mentioned, is an investigative show, edited two parts of Trump's speech together, so it appeared as though he explicitly encouraged the Capitol Hill riots in 2021. Now, that was when he was previously President of the United States, when the Capitol was stormed. Now, this leaked memo came from Michael Prescott. He was a former independent external advisor to the BBC's Editorial Standards Committee. He raised concerns about this documentary, Trump: A Second Chance, which, as you mentioned, was broadcast last year, and it was made for the BBC by the independent production company October Films. Now, this pressure has been building on the BBC for almost a week now, and we've seen some big names leave the company today. The Director General, Tim Davie, has announced that he will be leaving his position after 5 years. He released a statement saying that it was entirely his decision, but there have been some mistakes, and as Director General, I have to take ultimate responsibility. He's been at the company for 20 years. He's thanked the chair and board for their unanimous support throughout his career and also this point in time. But he says the BBC is not perfect, and we must always be open, transparent and accountable. Whilst the current debate around the BBC is not the only reason, he has to take the ultimate blame for this situation. We've also seen Deborah Turnus, who is the News CEO, announced today that she will also be leaving the company. She's taken, she says, the difficult decision to leave. She handed her resignation to Tim Davie yesterday, and she says the buck stops with me. Now, both of these resignations have received the support of the entire BBC board, the chair putting out a statement, Samir Shah, saying that it is a very sad day for the BBC, but that the company respects their decisions. So the BBC obviously hoping that this takes some pressure off the situation and the spotlight away from the broadcaster.